Your mobile rings. It's your mum. Your brain is working a mile a minute. Do I pick it up now or postpone the ordeal? If you suffer this torment daily, here are 4 simple yet very effective solutions to deal with your mother. Number 1, never, ever, ever pick up the phone right away. You don't know what the call is going to be about. As one YouTube commenter pointed out, you never know if it's going to be a nice chat or the sniping, swearing, guilt trip lecture that happens so often. I always hoped my mother would leave me a message so I could prepare myself for calling her back. In the same way you get ready for a job interview with a recruiter, rather than shooting from the hip, the conversation with your mother requires similar care. Often my mother left messages of the victim doom and gloom kind, and many more of anger. Angry that I wasn't there, didn't pick up, and just generally annoyed at me for not being at her beck and call. These days she never leaves a voicemail and just assumes that I will notice the missed, read declined call, and phone her back. I get ready in the following way. Number 2, I prepare myself for the call. Let her know you're on your way out and only have 15 minutes to talk. She'll be angry you don't have all the time in the world for her, but she's always angry about something. Expect it. Keep your timer on. Even if the call is relatively benign, she'll likely put demands on you. Something about coming over, having coffee, or fixing this or that. Make sure your week is planned out in your head, and only allot time if you want to. Tell her you can do Tuesday between 5 and 6 p.m. Blame it on your boss, the new person you're training, or your extracurricular activities. Number 3, put up a mental barrier. Imagine the old Berlin Wall, Star Trek's airlock door, or a submarine torpedo tube. Anything impenetrable. Pretend there's an immediate killer COVID strain or nuclear radiation on the other side. You're on the safe side. Your mother is on the other. Take a deep breath. Expect the worst. Close the conceptually emotional door and make the call. Just listen. Don't respond negatively. Don't take any bait. Show empathy, false as it may be. Yes, Mom, I understand. Takes all the wind out of her sails. Keep the busy week in mind. The allotted schedule on Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. When she plays her victim woe is me card, don't open that door, not even a smidge, because a little of the virus will kill you. Tell her you feel badly and just ooh and ah. That's too bad, Mom. I understand. We'll check on you later this week and I'll see you on Tuesday then. I really have to go. My ride has been honking the horn. Sorry. Ciao. Number 4. Remember she's just another human being who happens to be your mother. Your ideal picture of a mum, perhaps your friend's mum or the stuff you read in books and see on TV, is not your mum. Let that go. You already know how it sets you up for disappointment, without exception. You have the choice of giving up on the relationship, not have any contact whatsoever. Somehow that doesn't feel right to you. While divorce from a partner is okay, society sort of says you can't divorce your mother. You actually can. In fact, I did for 5 years. Yet somehow I felt culpable, sort of guilty in a warped sense. Guilty enough to seek contact again. Hey, we're not perfect, right? I now deal with my mother in this detached kind of way. Take self-help expert Tony Robbins' advice to heart. Repetition is the mother of all skill. You will get this right. Or perhaps, as Elizabeth Taylor used to say, pick yourself up, put on some makeup, and pour yourself a stiff drink. While I'm not telling you to have a drink, I know it doesn't solve the situation. It has taken the edge of some very troublesome issues that were only hurting me. Sons and daughters of narcissistic mothers have found ways of dealing with their mums. Perhaps not always effective ones, but a narcissistic mum is a continuous work in progress. To all of you sons and daughters, the struggle continues, but keep on keeping on.